Hey, I'm Dr. Eric with Motion Template Chiropractic. Today we're going to talk about some different adjusting techniques. Now, when you think of chiropractic care, most of the time you think of that manual adjustment, that putting pressure on the spine where you hear that popping sound, just like you popped your knuckles. Now, that is one of the major ways that we do adjustments here at Motion Template Chiropractic and in a lot of chiropractic offices. But we also have other techniques that we use when we need to for various different reasons. Maybe somebody's a little bit older and has more osteoporosis and we can't do an aggressive adjustment, or maybe it's an infant and they need a much more gentler adjustment as well. So today I wanted to show you some of the instruments that we use on occasion and different ways that we can still adjust the spine without making that popping sound. Now, this first instrument I have here, this is called an activator. What it does is it does a quick thrust. So if you watch my finger, it jumps when I do that. So what it's doing is it's using more speed than it does force. And so we can dial this down to make it an extremely gentle adjustment if we need to, or we can make it a little bit more aggressive and have a little bit more force. Again, dialing it into the person's need. This next one is very similar, but it does repetitive motion. This is called an arthro-stem. I tend to call it the little jackhammer. So it does a bunch of repetitive motion. So if you can see that moving my fingers up and down, it just does the same thing as the activator, but it does it multiple times in a row. Again, all about getting those joints moving properly again. Now this one here, this other tool of mine, isn't for the adjustment, but this is more for the muscles of the body. So we can use vibration and pressure to get in there and loosen up the muscles of the body. So the last part I want to show you is my table. It has special pieces that allow me to adjust the spine in a little bit different way. So if we look at my table here, you can see the mechanisms, and there's a lever and there's a dial. When I pull this lever up, you can see that the table raises up just a little bit, about ½ an inch or so. And then when I put pressure on it, it drops away. So I can put pressure on the spine or the different joints that I want to adjust, and then that drop-in mechanism helps assist in the adjustment. And with that type of technique, you tend not to feel that popping sensation either. So these are just a few of the different techniques that we have here at Motion Template Chiropractic that we utilize to find what best fits you and your individual needs. So if you ever hear the person, or if you are that person that's never been to a chiropractor because you're just scared of that popping sensation, just freaks you out, and there's a lot of people out there like that, just know that we have different techniques that we can utilize to get you feeling better and back to 100%, back to where you want to be, without doing a manual adjustment that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. Again, I'm Dr. Eric with Motion Template Chiropractic. Have a wonderful day.